Hello and greetings from Brunei Darussalam. This is a collaborative presentation from Mr. Miftahul Huda, Dr. Muhammad Anshari, Dr. Muhammad Nabil Al-Munawar, Dr. Masita Shahril, Dr. Abi Tan, Dr. Junaitul Halida Jaidin, Dr. Sabrina Daud, and Dr. Masairul Masri from the University of Brunei Darussalam. Across the internet, massive amounts of data are being created every second. Widely known as the big data, this tool can be signified as the techniques to capture, store, and analyze data of resources. It enables us to provide instrumental means in formulating data such as for communication, sending information, and online activities purpose. Moreover, it can also offer innovative teaching and learning for higher learning institutions. This study aims to discuss the teaching based on big data application and practices to enhance innovation in teaching, learning, sociality, and technology for students. Many universities have begun to take benefit of the recent development in information and communication technology by embracing innovation in online learning. These higher educational institutions are aware that ICT is currently a major component in reforming teaching and learning. The role of ICT is to formulate and to enhance mobile teaching and learning process, and it drives student-centered learning. For instance, a teacher can manage the delivery of teaching and support materials with minimum costs and simultaneously interact with students at any time by using a learning management system, LMS. The students can also actively participate in online discussion forums moderated by the tutor or a teacher. This may bring the innovation in the teaching and learning activities. Besides investing in ICT, higher learning institutions have made a lot of investments for teachers in integrating technologies into their teaching and learning practices. For instance, introducing multimedia into a problem-based learning environment makes students think critically and become active participants in the learning process. To be innovative in one's teaching, we need to take into account the advancement of ICT like smartphones, social media, LMS, etc. Smart mobile devices are not limited to just making calls, but students can send text messages to anyone around the world. Social media is another innovative invention used by majority of students. The use of smartphones enables students to do their work on their phones, which 5 years ago was only possible on computers. Word documents can now be accessed and used from the smartphones. If a student is on the go and does not have access to a computer or a laptop, the student can just work on a task on his or her phone. These are just some examples where ICT has made an impact in learning innovation. Adopted as a new technological approach, the big data framework can incorporate many aspects related to massive data generation and its growth in supporting and enhancing innovative teaching and learning. Big data is a new generation of data analytical approach designed from collecting, aggregating, and analyzing very large amounts of data. Big data is a utilization of massive amounts of data which is created every second across the internet, and subsequently it is extracted to gain its potential and value for the user. Since teaching and learning involve data in every stage, it is interesting to assess big data application in contributing to the innovative teaching. In order to deliver innovative teaching, numerous sources provide complex of data, like social networks, surveys, newspapers, magazines, volume, and assortment. The question of what do we want to accomplish from these data then arises. Teacher competency plays an important factor in delivering innovative teaching in higher education. According to Zhu and colleagues, there are 4 core competencies to deliver innovative teaching. Firstly, innovative learning competence refers to the knowledge on how teachers update subject knowledge and contents enhance methods to gather new knowledge, improve ways in getting learning materials, and solve learning problems through self-reflection. Secondly, innovative social competence is an ability to communicate socially with students from different backgrounds. In online learning, this refers to the innovative skills of the teacher's ability to tolerate the social aspect of the digital nature of communication where students are absent from physical interaction and expression. Thirdly, innovative educational competency refers to the ability of integrating subject knowledge, pedagogical aspect, and learning psychology to achieve the development of students in understanding the topics taught. In online learning contexts, the teaching facilitators need to guide students effectively with the passion of encouraging active learning in virtual teaching effectively. And fourthly, innovative technological competency helps teachers to find reliable and comprehensive information from online sources to enhance teaching and learning activities. This also refers to the method in data gathering from a multitude of data sources to use effectively in supporting innovative teaching. The capabilities of big data range from transferring and sharing, predicting, visualizing, capturing and searching data. According to Kitchen, it is known as the fourth generation of computing. Due to the growth and evolution of ICT, big data extends its capacity in terms of volume, velocity, and variety. In fact, educational institutions produce large amount of data daily, which can be extracted for its value-added functions for its stakeholders. Big data is in real time with the ability to explore data and understand students' behavior, and is able to offer personalized and customized services to each student. Figure 1 shows a general concept on how big data generates value for education. Big data analytics is the process of extracting raw data either from structured or unstructured data sources. Structured data sources in education can come from students' records, students' financial records, e-library records, web-click behaviors, enterprise resource planning records, and so on. Whereas unstructured data source can originate from CCTV, audio, social network interactions, etc. The outcome of the data analytic is the prediction and pattern of each student. Prediction and pattern for each student is important in delivering better service for students because it offers personalization of service, customization of modules, and intervention to ensure performance and quality control. Customization refers to the ability of students to choose and pick any module or topic that fits their interests. Meanwhile, intervention is needed when the performance of students is declining. For example, notification or alert can be sent to students when the student cannot perform well in a specific course or topic. This paper focuses on the phases of literature analysis to the reference model. We build on recent reviews of big data and innovative teaching in higher education settings. The Google Scholar was used to search keywords on innovative teaching, big data, and online learning. After removing duplicates and articles beyond the scope of this study, 40 peer-reviewed journals and books were then selected for the subsequent review. We employed meta-synthesis to integrate, evaluate, and interpret the findings of multiple research studies so that phenomenological and grounded theories can be integrated and used. The ideas were extracted to identify their common features, elements, and functionalities. We then analyze and synthesize key elements into new interpretations, conceptualizations, and modeling of innovative teaching with big data approach. Figure 2 shows the business process on how big data can become an alternative approach to offer innovative teaching for higher learning institutions. Learners generate data from many sources such as smartphones, social networks, LMS, and so on. At the same time, an institution has data and records of students from their systems. For example, library information systems, academic records, and financial records. All the data sources are analyzed and thus forming a profile for each and every student. A student's profile is based on real data of the student's behavior. Big data analytic can come up with prediction about their teaching and learning preference, like content materials, subject preferences, library visit habits, and others. Understanding the student's profile based on the student's habit can provide them personalization of services. The advancement of online learning has introduced many aspects of innovative teaching competency, including student learning activities. Students can work through the same online activities, distribute online surveys, share web-based searches, interact in online discussions, solve case studies, watch online videos, and publish articles on the web. In addition, conversations from social networks as one of big data's source could improve the trust of the community at large from reading the positive comments. Social media analytics are the analysis of data from social media channels such as blogs, Facebook, Twitter, and forums, which are used to analyze the stakeholders' responses on the new course being introduced. This is much faster as compared to using a conventional method, such as waiting for the survey's reports. The innovation in teaching has improved from class-based activities where students are occupied with note-taking activities to searching for rich content materials, which is easily more accessible than before. However, when students get a huge amount of data, then it is very challenging to refine the materials within the time constraint. Here, big data offers the ability to extract value from a big volume and large varieties of data, and within the velocity of analytic, this could help students utilize those resource knowledge. In order to successfully apply big data in innovative teaching, support from the stakeholders should be involved. The government needs to fund more research regarding this matter. In addition, researchers and educational practitioners need to start providing more data into the media, social networks, and any websites so that big data can analyze the valuable information. Similarly, higher learning institutions need to invest into big data analytics for innovative teaching. Big data can be used to detect future trends and issues, such as educational technology trends and product preference. It also provides useful insights on how the organization should improve their educational technology component. Data analytics can come from the students' behavioral patterns based on their clicks, comments, sharing contents, and conversations. Big data can also be used to detect future problems in education systems like innovative teaching delivery. Big data can gather data at an immense speed and is able to distinguish the value of the data. Moreover, big data, when captured, formatted, stored, and analyzed, can help an organization to gain useful insights to improve its operation, especially to education institutions and society. The explosion of big data emerges from a variety of data sources. Its benefit can be extended to higher education institutions in terms of offering innovative teaching experiences to their students. The adoption of big data in innovative teaching has been a promising new experience to the students, education providers, instructors, and the community. In fact, learning technological innovations will continue to have major effects on teaching approaches over the coming years. It provides useful guidelines for incorporating big data into innovative teaching from different perspectives for guiding teachers in effective integration of big data into teaching and learning. Thus, being more attractive to motivate and engage learners, the pedagogy, social interaction, and technology could become the critical components of an innovative, enhanced learning environment. It is important for higher learning institutions to explore the future impact of deploying big data by extending the learning experiences to students. In short, with their efforts to integrate pedagogical skills and big data approach, this model is supposed to enhance the development of innovative teaching performance for teacher as an insightful standard of making curriculum design in teacher education in particular, and for schools in general. These are references used for this presentation only. Thank you for listening.